Hello friends, welcome back. Today I visited three nursery just to have a look at roses and what they were selling and what is new in roses. I am contemplating about having a small corner where I'm going to grow all roses and grow different variety of rose plants. And also now with the summer approaching, I had to keep in mind a certain aspect before buying rose plants. So today was a day just to check out all the varieties and all the types of roses that are available in nurseries. Well, as they say, no garden is complete without roses. So roses happens to be an essential part, an important part of any garden. So that's the reason I checked out all these nurseries. So let us start. I'll just share some points with you regarding rose care during the summer and what has to be kept in mind about getting full blooms there. The first point, since summer is approaching, the sun is going to be in all its glory and it's going to be too much of heat. So during this time, avoid keeping the rose plants in the full sunlight. You could give it partial shade so that it still gets the nutritious sunlight, yet it does not get sunburnt. So watering is the next aspect. During the summer, avoid starving your rose plant of water. In the normal routine, we water the plants once a day, but during the summer, you have to water your plants twice a day. Now, with regards to the rose plant, you can water the plant early morning so it can stand and has the strength to bear the heat, and then again maybe in the evening at about 4. Avoid watering late in the evening after the sunset because the water is going to remain in the pot and the roots are going to remain wet throughout the night. Also avoid watering from a height with pressure. You can just take a mug and just apply or pour water in the pot. Second aspect is to keep the moisture in case of summer days. For that reason, you can go ahead and do mulching, or you can just add coco peat on the top layer of your rose plant, or you can even keep a coconut husk so that the moisture is trapped in and the soil does not dry easily. It is said that roses are heavy feeders. They require a lot of nutritious substance for its growth. So then putting in fertilizers or adding fertilizers to the rose plant is of great importance. Here, even if your plant is not blooming, you have to add fertilizer to the same. Adding vermicompost to the top layer of the soil would also serve the purpose, as you also require healthy leaves which would promote in the growth of new buds. Rose plants are more prone to be attacked by insects or diseases or having a fungal attack. So protecting the rose plants from these diseases and fungal attack is the next pointer. Now, how will you do that? You can always use organic sprays to protect it from fungal attack. Alternatively, you can use neem oil mixed with water and you can spray it every week, especially under the leaves of the rose plant, because most of the attacks or the mildew that we see is underneath the leaves, and which usually is uncaught by us because we just look at the top view. A healthy rose plant is going to give you a lot of flowers. So checking the plant to see if there is any attack, if the leaves are drooping, would be of prime importance so that the plant is healthy and you get bunch of roses. Thank you friends for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Hope it was informative and you are motivated to add roses in your garden, especially during the summer. Thank you so much for watching. I see you again. Bye.